In a move that has sent ripples through South Africa's political landscape, President Cyril Ramaphosa has asserted his authority over cabinet matters, declaring that the Democratic Alliance, DA, must first consult him before making any alterations to ministerial positions. His bold stance reaffirms the power vested in the presidency and clarifies who holds the ultimate say in shaping the executive branch, despite the growing complexities of South Africa's coalition arrangements. The statement comes at a time when political tension is running high, with coalition dynamics often leading to disputes over appointments, power sharing, and governance priorities. Ramaphosa, addressing the matter with a tone of firmness, reminded the DA and other coalition partners that the Constitution places executive authority squarely in the hands of the President of the Republic. While the DA may hold significant influence as a partner in the government of national unity, it cannot, according to Ramaphosa, unilaterally dictate or implement cabinet changes. The cabinet serves the Republic of South Africa, and by law, the appointment and removal of ministers rests with the President. No partner, however important, can bypass this process. Consultation is expected, but the final decision is mine, Ramaphosa reportedly said during a closed-door session that later spilled into the public domain. This declaration underscores the ongoing struggle for balance between Ramaphosa's African National Congress, ANC, which has long dominated South African politics, and the DA, whose growing clout has reshaped the post-election power map. The DA, emboldened by its representation in government, has been pushing to secure more influence over key portfolios, citing the need for accountability, efficiency, and reform. However, Ramaphosa's intervention suggests that while he is open to dialogue, he will not allow the presidency to be undermined or reduced to a ceremonial role in the name of coalition politics. Political analysts say the move is a calculated effort by Ramaphosa to reassert control, especially as criticism mounts over the perceived fragility of the government of national unity. Coalition politics, by nature, demands compromise, but it also poses the risk of blurred authority and policy paralysis. By laying down this marker, Ramaphosa appears determined to prevent South Africa from descending into a scenario where ministerial positions become bargaining chips traded without central oversight. At the same time, the president's declaration could deepen tensions with the DA, which has consistently voiced its concerns over ANC dominance and the pace of reform. Some within the DA argue that if they are to be held accountable for their ministries, they must have greater freedom in managing their leadership teams. Ramaphosa's firm stance could therefore be interpreted as both a defense of constitutional order and a subtle warning against overreach. The announcement has also sparked broader public debate. Supporters of Ramaphosa praise his insistence on protecting the integrity of the presidency, warning that unchecked power sharing could weaken the coherence of government. Critics, however, accuse him of clinging to control at the expense of coalition harmony, arguing that real unity requires a willingness to share not only power but also decision-making authority. Civil society groups and business leaders have weighed in too, urging both the ANC and DA to find common ground rather than allowing political infighting to distract from urgent national challenges. With South Africa grappling with unemployment, energy insecurity, and economic stagnation, many fear that prolonged disputes over cabinet changes could erode public trust and hinder progress. As things stand, Ramaphosa's declaration has set the stage for a renewed test of coalition politics in South Africa. The DA now faces a choice: push back against the president's assertion and risk escalating tensions, or accept his authority and focus on influencing government direction through consultation and negotiation. Either way, the episode has revealed a deeper truth about the post-election era. South Africa's political landscape is no longer defined solely by majority rule, but by the careful balancing act of shared governance under a watchful presidency. For Ramaphosa, the message is clear: coalition or not, the buck stops at the union buildings, and no cabinet door can be opened or closed without his final key.